going on, everybody? Welcome back to the vault. My name is Money, and this is all I was able to get from Target's website this morning. So this morning was the release of the Infinity Age Target Blacklight set based on the Marvel Cinematic Universe. 5 items dropped all together. We had the Avengers Endgame Thanos, we had the Avengers Endgame Antman, we had Black Panther from Black Panther, which was a t-shirt bundle, we had Thor Ragnarok's Hulk, which was a 10-inch pop, and then we had Captain Marvel from Captain Marvel. And these are the first MCU Blacklight pops that have come out so far. The rest of the Marvel Blacklight set has been based on the comic. So these are the first ever film pops to come out, and they were leaked a while back. People said, oh, Thanos is cool, Ant-Man is cool, 10-inch Hulk, that's going to be cool. But I don't think anybody realized just how popular some of these were going to be, especially the Blacklight Black Panther t-shirt bundle. And this morning's launch was a disaster. And if you share any of my thoughts or experiences from this Blacklight drop this morning, make sure you like this video down below. Liking this video is the best way to show your support and to help my content get to new viewers, so I really would appreciate you all dropping a like down below. So before we talk about the experience that I had today, I wanted to talk just for a couple seconds about the exclusives themselves and what I think of them in general. So I think the Captain Marvel one is great. I actually have the Target exclusive glow-in-the-dark Captain Marvel. Outside of the 2 Captain Marvel from the Endgame set, it's the only other Captain Marvel I have because I do prefer this mold over any other Captain Marvel that we've seen, so a Blacklight version of that is pretty cool. Then we have the 10-inch Hulk, which I think should have just been a standard size pop. The 10-inch one, they're doing too much too quickly between the 10-inch Silver Surfer with the chase, the Blacklight Ghost Rider. I think I've gone on record saying that I'd love to see 10-inch Blacklight pops, but I'm going to retract that statement and say the 10-inch Hulk should have just been a regular size pop. Because if Hulk is 10 inches, why wouldn't the Thanos be 10 inches as well? Then we have Thanos and Antman from Avengers Endgame. I was very excited to get my hands on that Thanos. The Antman, it's a weird pop to choose. I kind of would have preferred if they picked Ant-Man from Ant-Man and the Wasp, where he's in his actual Ant-Man costume. Then we have Black Panther as part of the t-shirt bundle. It's a cool pop. I just don't necessarily think that it's going to glow that much with a Blacklight. And this is the first time that I've done a Blacklight drop online. Typically, I would go out the morning of if I was able to get the morning off of work. Or if it was on a Sunday, it would be perfect because I would wake up early and go wait outside of Target for them. But I decided, you know what? Why don't I try my hands at the online drop this morning? I assume it's going to be slow. A lot of people are going to be clogging up the servers, but it should still be relatively successful because I think a lot of people felt the same way as me about Ant-Man, that like, it was okay, but like, it's not the best Ant-Man mold that they could have picked. So at 9 a.m., I put Ant-Man and Thanos into my cart. I went ahead and I entered in my debit card information, and it told me that the servers were slow. This is a high demand item, and I had to wait to check out. Please try again. Now, this isn't the first time that a retailer has done something like this. As opposed to putting people in like a queue or something along those lines, they just keep telling you to try again. We've seen this during San Diego Comic-Con either 2017 or 2018 with Barnes & Noble. Essentially what happened with Barnes & Noble is that people were buying their pops and it was telling them that they had to keep trying again because the servers were too clogged up. But lo and behold, every time you clicked check out, people were getting charged. So people were adding 6 exclusives to their cart at $15 each. They were getting charged $120, $120, $120. So when this message popped up on Target's website, I was like, okay, am I going to start getting charged $30 incrementally? And I'm going to keep trying and not realize that I'm getting deducted from my bank account. So I was a little nervous. So on my phone, I was refreshing my bank account information. I was clicking checkout and then refreshing, clicking checkout and then refreshing, just to make sure they weren't charging me. And then eventually I refreshed the page up top and the error message went away. And I said, oh, okay, let's try again. And then it kept telling me that my address was wrong, even though my address was right. The information below is incorrect, even though my information is correct. I've just ordered from Target's website like deodorant and cookies or something, so how could it be incorrect? And then I fixed the information, typed in my new address, I hit checkout again, and it told me that it was a high demand item. And then it refreshed and Thanos sold out in my cart. So I said, okay, I may as well try and get Ant-Man. So I removed Thanos from my cart. I kept Ant-Man in the cart, I checked out, and it kept telling me I could not check out. At that point, I said, this is ridiculous. Let me try on my cell phone. So I took my phone out, and I got the same exact error message, and I just gave up. I closed my laptop. I had a meeting I had to get to, so I just said, I can't keep doing this. And the moral of this story is that this is not the first time that Target has been ill-equipped to handle a launch on their website. I mean, we just saw this as recently as FunCon with Bulbasaur, the Classic Falcon, Shockwave, and the Imperial Deathstroke. All 4 of those exclusives didn't show up the day of. They got postponed to the day after, and then people went to buy them at 9 a.m. on their website, and they instantly went to sold out. I mean, Target's website is just failing at releasing items, and it's just become so frustrating. Now, I do recognize that Blacklight Pops are going to be a fad. They're going to come and go, and who knows when the go will happen, but this is just another trend. We had this whole thing with Diamond Pops. We had this whole thing with other gimmicks that people have wanted to get their hands on, and I mean, this ship will sail eventually, and maybe it'll sail by the time these release in store in September. I guess you really never know, because this has been a frustrating experience for a lot of people, and it's going to put a bad taste in a lot of collectors' mouths that Target consistently gets these Blacklight Pops and they consistently cannot deliver the product to the consumer. So I don't know. I'm frustrated that the experience didn't go well. I'm a little annoyed that my endgame set is now missing 2 pops, but like, maybe this is a sign that I don't need them and I saved the $29.98 on them. I don't know. It was a frustrating experience, but as I'm sitting here recording this video recanting my experience, I'm just kind of like, okay, I missed them. Maybe if I'm off of work, I'll go and I'll go out and I'll try and get them the day of, but I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to try and get these things. You know, if I'm not going to go to the secondary market on eBay or Mercari and spend $60 each. There's no way I'm going to do that. I'm not going to trade something that I have that's worth $60, $80 to get these when people get them in hand in a couple weeks. You know, I'm not going to go out of my way for them. And I think that's because like I'm okay with not having them. You know, they're just variants. They're not a part of the comic set that I'm collecting. The only original Blacklight one that I'm missing right now is Thor. And I think I'll be okay if I don't get my hands on them at the end of the day. So those are my thoughts and opinions and my experiences on today's Blacklight drop. I'd love to hear your experiences down below in the comments. Did you share the same frustration I had, or were you one of the few lucky people who were able to check out? Make sure to leave a comment down below and like this video if you enjoyed hearing my thoughts and opinions. As always, thank you all so much for watching. And don't forget to collect what you love, even when what you love is impossible to get on Target's website. And as always, I will see you all soon.